Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Right, I'm jumping on with a midweek energy check-in because I want to see how the energy is looking after this full moon, this blood moon, eclipse, super moon. Okay, I'm not sure what cards I'm using, but I think we're going to use the Druid Craft Tarot. I've got a few cards on the table. We'll just go with the flow. Okay, let me give these cards a shuffle. Let's pull some cards, see if we can get a bit of an idea of a story. We have the Strength card. Courage. About being courageous. Being in your integrity. Justice. So justice is here to balance out these scales. Okay, the strength to complete justic. I was going to say karmic cycles. Justice is normally here to balance out the scales with karmic cycles that maybe need to end for new ones to begin. This is about having the strength to be able to, let's find out. Justice brings change, and sometimes change that's not appreciated, but obviously will, if justice has stepped in, they feel it's going to be more beneficial. Right, we've got a runner. Hold on, let me go and grab this card. We have the Hermit. This is about knowing the truth. Going within. It's kind of like ancient wisdom. So receiving maybe downloads, knowing that, knowing the correct path you need to be on. Okay. Having the strength to be able to follow your own guidance. Okay, so it's time now to follow what you know. It's a Two of Wands here, so this is time for planning. New beginnings. Looks like there's the emotion of love. Let me get some more. Well, it's the end of an era, so that's why justice is here. You can no longer keep going down this same path that you've been going down. Which looks to me, it's time to start planning, but there's this emotion of love now. So choosing love, having the strength to choose love. We have the King of Wands, which is a very passionate and masculine energy. It's about going after your desires, the things that inspire you, the things that set you on fire. It's the King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. But he's passionate. Right, let me see if I can pull two more. Okay, so the strength could be getting over this deception that's occurred. This looks like a very apologetic man here, who is maybe popping his thoughts down on paper. But there's justice here. It's having the strength to choose love. End of an era. Now feeling passionate and wanting new beginnings that involve love, but this is a card of deception and envy. And with the Seven of Swords, it's a time when really you choose to take what you can and go on to new beginnings. It is really leaving that life behind of deception. Which seems with the Hermit here and Justice is an understanding. It's just actually having the strength here. Let's get one more. Ah, the strength to go after your dreams. It's the Star card. This is about all your wishes coming true. It's about having hope and faith. Make a wish. Let's have a look what the bottom of the deck is. Ah, this is choosing love. This is a spiritual connection with another. Like two hearts that beat as one. So a very soulful connection here. Very fulfilling. And with the Two of Cups, it's called spiritual union. This is when you get the understanding of sharing. Being able to share your cup with another. And then being able to do the same. Very nice connection with the Two of Cups here. That's my pussycat. Oh, what was that underneath? The moon. There you go. It could have been some enlightenment of this moon. Secrets. Dealing with your shadow side. Deception. It all comes to light. And that was underneath. So maybe the realization of this connection now. So there's a need here to apologize, to think things through. To leave the past. Okay, I am actually going to get some clarification on this. Just see if we can look a bit more deeply into this energy. Right, I want to have a look at this Strength card. So this is about being courageous, about going after what you know is right with the Strength here. Could be daring to be different. Choosing love. Okay. There you go. The strength to choose love. The Queen of Cups. So this is a very nurturing, loving energy. A feminine energy. So having the strength to choose love. Which is in the centre of the reading anyway. With the Princess of Cups here. That is that emotion of love. It feels like love has just kind of washed over you. So the Justice card. Let's have a look at this Justice card. Ah, Ten of Pentacles, in it comes. This is your happily ever after, but not just also, you know, fulfilling in love. This is working in the material. It's kind of like heaven on earth. Okay, so all your material needs are met. Plus you've also got, leaving a fantastic legacy here. It's about raising, I want to say, you know, raising the next generation. Maybe not even raising, inspiring, leaving a legacy. Very nice. That's the Justice that's coming in for you. It looks like if you have the strength to choose the Queen of Cups. Okay, what's this Hermit? So this is about knowing the truth. Following your own guidance. It's just you and that wolf there after this wolf moon. Okay. Knowing the truth about, again, it's the last card, the Star. Who your dream is, your dreams coming true. Justice, you can make your dreams come true. It's an understanding. So this Two of Wands in the next row is about planning, new beginnings. You're secure yourself, or secure enough to be able to offer one of these wands to another. So there's two wands here, okay? And you have the world in your hands. So the world is your oyster, really. Okay. But it's burdening you down. This is where you'll need the strength. So this is about carrying a lot on your shoulders. Don't be surprised if you're not experiencing shoulder back pain. Too much, carrying way too much. Time to delegate. Time to let go what you don't need to hold on to anymore. For new beginnings, you need to let go of the old. So if you're planning new beginnings, time to let go of the old now. Justice is here, so it is about letting go of the old and allowing the new in. Now this new looks like it's this emotion of love, so towards the Queen of Wands. So we have the King of Wands, the counterpart in the next row, this passionate king. So this love is towards the counterpart, which we know. We've got the counterpart at the bottom. We've got it clarified twice that this is a wish come true. Justice is here. Okay, so there's a showing up of the counterpart of the King and Queen of Wands, very passionate couple. Okay. Now, let's have a look at this end of this era, end of a road, completely done in. Every time you go, you get another sword stuck in your back. So you can keep trying to get up, but really this is the end now. Can't keep going down that path. On to new beginnings after tough times, very tough times. Now I've got 3 cards here. End of an era. So now it's time to rest, meditate, heal, deal with past events. This is a time of recuperation, solitude. Has to be done alone. And when you're healing, you can't really have anyone else interfering with that. Even though people want to help, the healing happens in solitude. So this is that time when you will feel very withdrawn. And it's necessary for this healing to take place. So the end of an era here, then we have this healing that's taking place, this resting, this rejuvenating time. And then we have a Knight of Pentacles. So this is a knight who's wanting to now give an offer. It's slow coming. The knight thinks about this. A Knight of Pentacles thinks very longly, very long about this offer. It's long term. It's longevity. And it is what the Ten of Pentacles is. That's what the offer will be. So we have the love and the passion, the end of the era, and then this offer's coming in, but this offer's for the Ten of Pentacles. So this isn't just based on love and passion, it's also based on a connection that will grow and develop. And kind of like will leave its own legacy. Okay. We have transformation here. So this came up with this end of the road, time to heal, now time to come forth with this offer. Transformation is the Death card, which means that during this, well, you can see with the burden, justice is here. So you would have gone through some form of maybe spiritual transformation, just a new vision. A new vision, because you're seeing love. You've got the Two of Cups on the bottom here. And it looks like you're choosing love and passion. Wanting it all. With the Ten of Pentacles, this your dreams coming true. So there has been this death that's taken place, which means there's been a rebirth. Doing things differently. From a different perspective. So let's do this final row with the King of Wands here. Well, it looks like he's planning to make a resurrection. So this is about triumphantly succeeding in the end. So we have the Death card, which is a transformation. Now comes the resurrection. And we just don't need to die in the physical. So we have to have this kind of death, this ego death. That's what it is, it's an ego death. It's about being more transparent. You know, that young lad there is actually welcoming. Nothing to be fearful of. It's resurrection. This King of Wands wants to resurrect more passionately, stronger, less burdens, and doing things differently from this space of love. Right, the Seven of Swords, this deception card. Oh, it comes up with the Five of Swords, which is, it's just a kind of card where it's like it's time to stop. no one's winning from this deception. Look, this is really a surrender card. It's like too many people are just getting hurt now. So it's kind of a stop time. The end of the deception. And then we go to the dreams coming true with the star card. So let me clarify that. Bit of a longer reading today for you guys, but I do not want to take all of those. I take those two, and I take this heartache and loss here. I'll take that. I'll take that all away. There you go. There's a heartache and loss. So it's the kind of, I want to say that by not choosing love, this has caused you the heartache and loss, but by choosing to go after your dreams and your wishes and your desires, that will bring an ending to this. Let's have a look, see what the next two cards were that wants to come out, along with the 20 million others. We have, okay, so the Eight of Swords. This is not really about knowing about what to do. You feel at a bit of a loss. As if you're trapped. But with this card, sometimes that's the way it's meant to be. You've got to go within, follow your own inner guidance. And if you follow that sword that's directly in front of you, okay, you will triumphantly succeed. This is about your harvest coming in. It's time. It looks like when you choose, okay? When you choose. So it's time now. It's about all the patience and planning that you've put into this. And it's like, when is it going to be time? When's it going to be time? When it's ready. And you'll know when it's ready. So this is now just waiting for that, which is justice. So, but this is harvest time. It's time to reap your rewards. Your rewards, your desires, maybe I should say. Okay. Let's have a look what the bottom of this one was. This is the Hero card. This is about charging after your dreams. Knowing what you're wanting and going after them. That's kind of a resurrection, isn't it? So this surrender, and then it is like the Knight in Shining Armour card. Right, let me pull you guys some Oracle cards. I've got some Archangel guidance here. Indigo and Crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So you might find that you are actually... I picked up on really being a good example, I want to say, for our next generation. And, you know, our children are very, very sensitive to the energies, more so than us, than what we kind of, what we would believe. Okay, so it may be that you can really help children that you're noticing are a bit unbalanced at the moment, and this understanding. It might be worthwhile doing some research into indigo children, rainbow children, star seeds, and seeing whether you can maybe help in this. So you might be drawn that you're really helping children and can, I want to say, resonate. That there's just this connection. Could also mean that you are also resonating with the traits of maybe being an indigo child. Could just be a little message to do some research there. And it says, have patience. I said that you'll know when, harvest time. Okay, have patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay, there's this deception, there's this surrender here. There's getting over this heartache, there's having the strength to be able to go after your dreams. So justice is here. It can take a while to wrap up karmic cycles. It's about being patient with yourself. But there is this resurrection and transformation. Okay, so on to most definitely new beginnings. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay. I've got some, what are these called? The magical unicorns. Yeah, let's bring some unicorns to the table. Can always do with a bit of unicorn magic. Simplicity. Put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. So if you put your energy into love, okay, just let go of all the burdens. Just release them all. Let's just try and get to a more simple life, going with the flow. Okay, not feeling the need to control everything, delegating burdens. There's transformations here, letting go, and especially of self-forgiveness, letting go of past events. There's a surrender, so you feel as if there's been a misjustice somewhere, because the justice card is here. So there could be some stuff that you just need to work through and to surrender to and let go. So choosing the simple life now. Simplicity. Let's get one more from here. And it says practice. Yeah, the best way to get good at a skill is to practice, practice, practice until you get it right. For one, none of us are perfect. We're all on a journey. And I think it's just always be always willing to learn and to practice and to let this go, this kind of need to control and to have everything so perfect. Yeah, it's more about going with the flow. So much more happens when you're less stressed and going with the flow and more connected to love, most definitely. Okay, and then it says listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something you know is wrong. Okay, so you got this deception here. Maybe you've been following other people's advice and really you need to follow your own and to trust your own intuition and feelings. What's the bottom? Yeah, talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. Most definitely sharing, especially if you're trying to let go of any kind of deception, envy. You feel so much better when you can actually address that part of you that we all have. So addressing the shadow side, behaviours that we aren't particularly impressed with. And also if justice is here, it might be worthwhile talking about past things that have caused heartache and loss to you, and you want to work through them. So talking about your feelings is fantastic, but very scary to be to allow yourself to be vulnerable. But what you'll realise is that we all have these feelings and we all go through the same, maybe not always the same situations, but we just don't talk about them openly. So once we start to do that, and that takes strength. That takes strength to talk about your feelings. Okay, I'm going to get an enchanted map. And where's the book for this? Oh, I can see you. And it's been quite a long reading, so I'll get this wrapped up soon. I'll leave you on a journey of love. I think that would be nice. "16, rescue. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself." That's nice. Oh, where are you off to? You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. Just got to turn the page. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help in whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Okay. got the Strength card starting off this reading. Okay. A journey of love. That's what I was going to end on. I feel like I need to pull you an oracle of shadow and light though, just because there seems to be this need for this strength. So I'd like to just first have a look at just what energy is coming out of these cards, and what the message is. Let's do that. I'm going to go with my gut on this one. Okay, it's Poe, card number 7, a time for change, to learn something new and to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. This lovely maiden named Poe, after the famously mournful Gothic writer Edgar Allan Poe, is working with the constant of change. She is watching technology's advances and assessing them, good and bad, shadows and light. So too you must decide what changes you will make to keep up with the shifts, not only in energy but in technologies that are available to you. And somehow you will know exactly when it is the right time to take your use up a level and use technology so it helps you and keeps you connected and strong. The technologies you embrace can be used for good and can be used to effectively let people know what you can bring to the world. Poe speaks. TikTok, times are a-changing, and I know you, too, will change with the times and yet remain entirely yourself. You will be at once of the ancient past and of a new world that is coming swift as the train that steamed toward me, making me gasp in wonder. Plan carefully, knowing that when you choose to make use of the new technologies, it will be fearlessly, gracefully, and with integrity. All that changes can be put to wholesome, good and sacred use. The destructive capability of industrialisation and pollution and mechanism is one you understand too well. But you also know that some of the changes to choose from can be used for good, not evil. It's time for you to discerningly embrace the technologies that will allow you to realise your dreams. So this is about change, isn't it? It's about changing, we said it was the end of an era, and it's about changing direction now. And it is about incorporating this digital wonderland into how we can use that for good. And if we're creating a legacy and we're trying to help future generations, you know, this is their world. And so it's about now learning how to use, just like YouTube and Facebook, and for using it for, you know, an influential, positive way to help the world rather than, I want to say, depress them, uplift the world. Let's see what the divination message wants to say. We are all moving from an industrial world to a post-industrial world where the nature of time, the way in which we interact with nature, and the way we live with technology we have created will shape us all. So today, think of what your relationship with technology is. Is it sacred? Are there sacred purposes to which this new tool can be put? If you feel intimidated, losing my voice. If you feel intimidated by technology, choose one area about which you would like to learn. You may wish to be more disciplined about your time spent online, and you may notice you have a talent for technology, for developing communication tools that link people and help us all develop communities for the highest good of all. You may soon become very adept at setting up websites, or find you love dabbling in web design, writing software, creating digital art, or posting movies you've made. You may wish to upload performances on the internet to introduce a wider audience to your skills and talents. You may also notice how people today have come to use the internet as a weapon to bully and harm others, and choose never to use technology in this way. You may have a gift for concept development and have brilliant ideas for new technologies for the future. Whatever it is the right time to truly work with technology in ways that will assist not only you, but many other beings too. So it's really about, it spoke about connection with children. So, or just really indigo and crystal children. And about helping now. It's like stepping into your purpose, your mission, why you're truly here. What kind of legacy you do want to leave. How you want to be remembered. Who you want to be. It's only you that you need to make proud, really. So the only person you need to make proud is you. So, yeah. Journey of love. I suppose it's how you want to be viewed in the world, isn't it? Even though it's not from an egotistical, it's more from a self-satisfying fulfillment of your life. And there is nothing wrong with that at all. The reason we're here is to live, if we allow ourselves to. So, dream a little. Card number 51. Let me find the book. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectation just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy, it's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. A new era. Dream a little. You'll know what to do. Dream a little. When you're knowing what you're wanting, you'll find that you will have the strength to be able to charge after it. There is nothing that will stop you. Okay, there is a poem, and we'll end on this. From unexpected meetings, we talked and shared our lifetime. A gentle, peaceful, quiet time reflected in our smile. We winged our way to distant places and walked along remembered faces of lives we knew we lived some time before. And like a bud about to flower, having reached its appointed hour, we watch ourselves begin to open in the warm touch of spring. Beautiful, it comes in very well with this connection. Okay. Right, I'm leaving it there then, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye for now.